Alright, let's get started with it then. This is the Dark Side run of State of Decay 2. This mod was just updated midnight through the night last night, and we are going to be running it from start to hopefully finish on the worst map in the game, or at least was the worst until Trumbull came out. This is Drucker County. It's rugged, it's poorly populated, the spots for searching are pretty terrible, and your starting base is the worst base in the entire game, completely indefensible. The zombies will just pour in, so I want to get out of here as quickly as possible. Dark Side changes the game to be much, much harder. You'll get fewer resources, there'll be more zombies, they'll be far more deadly, you'll get the plague in the blink of an eye, and you'll find massive packs of freaks. I've seen up to 7 ferals attack me at once before. And we're going to be pulling in chat members for this. Actually, I've even had a lot of YouTube people put in themselves for this. We've got Baron, we've got Beast Within, who for some reason his name isn't showing up here, I'm not going to worry about that, and Bellcat. I haven't really looked at the characters that have been submitted, I will just pull them in as necessary. Baron here is an indefatigably friendly individual who's learnt how to drive. I wonder about that one. Driving is an alright skill if you're the one driving, but it's not useful to the whole community. And otherwise, he's actually a pretty good survivor to have on hand. It's just the lack of a useful skill here. Not so great. Beast Within here. Funny, where did their name go? Right, what do we have here? They've got a coffee connoisseur who gets really frustrated rather easily, and they have a blank final skill, so I'll be able to use them for something else if they survive long enough, teach them something useful. And speaking of not being useful, we've got Bellcat here. Stubborn, gets into fights. They don't pick up the plague quite so easily, but they'll often be the target, and they will start fights, and they know law. And law is really useless. So, not the greatest of starting teams. We started it already in our first base. Nothing really changes with that, but it allowed me to put into custom characters without messing everything up. So, if you've seen State of Decay before, you know, on paper, shouldn't be much different. Still go see survivors, get looting and all that, but we'll see just how long these people last. I will bring in other survivors from the community, but it's going to cost me 1,000 influence each. Previously, when I did a Dark Side run, I just pulled in people willy-nilly, and I want to add more of a cost to doing that. I need a bit of pressure on keeping these people alive. So, we're going to get on with that. Baron will be the first one out. Now, we start with pretty much nothing. We get a little bit of extremely low tier goods starting in the base here. Some energy drinks, some painkillers, 9 bullets, I don't even know where those came from. But all of us just have rusty screwdrivers or similar, and the Dark Side starter pack, which is smaller than any other backpack I know of in this game, with only 4 slots. So, Baron won't be able to find much for us, but he's going to have to go out and try regardless. I need to ask myself how I want to go about things. Well, there's almost always a car spawn over at the nearby garage, and I can see one from here. If I can grab that and fuel it up, at least I'll be a little bit maneuverable as we get going into this. There is a close by gun store, I'll be checking it out for a bullet. Good afternoon, Jake and chat. I see you're really scratching the Dark Side itch. Yeah, I knew this game would come in like a wrecking ball. I didn't expect it to be ready so soon though. The mod maker said it would be ready by the end of the week, but you know, when you hear that kind of thing, especially about something that you're only going to use your own spare time for, you think, okay, ready by the end of the week means maybe halfway through next or the following week. But no, jings. Done by midnight, the end of Friday. Well, I was rewarded for waking up early by finding this. I gave it a test to make sure things work. It was a rushed mod. He even pointed out that the mod itself was rushed to get finished. So, might there be some funky things happening? Most likely. But the game saves very often, so I don't think there's going to be any lasting damage going on here. Apparently some big streamer was rushing him, I heard. What an asshole! Imagine these streamers just only looking out for themselves, working people to the bone just so they can get their jollies. Can't really get behind this. So, Dark Side is pretty deadly for us. We do get some advantages though. Not many though. In fact, right now I'm only able to name 2 of them. One is that vehicles have a larger storage space in the back. This isn't that much larger, but it'll make all the difference for hauling lots of goods back home. And they have a larger fuel capacity. That doesn't mean you get more fuel, though. Notice the fuel can I poured in there gave very little to the Desperado's fuel gauge in the top left. The Desperado being the name of this vehicle. Right, what will I do? What will I do? I'm going to grab everything I can, take a look from that billboard there so I can survey the area. And then I'm going to go over and speak to the group nearby. They will teach me how to make plague cure. Although, I believe we're able to make that regardless. I'll need an infirmary, though. The base is pathetic. Has a bedroom, that's the biggest thing to a boon to us, but we've got 3 slots and only the basics otherwise. It's such a bad base. It is the worst base in the game. It is almost a carbon copy of what you get on 2 other maps. I forget the names of them. Providence Ridge and Cascade Valley, I think they're called. But its position is far worse. The position you have there, there's... I mean, most of it has these sheer rocks on the edge of it, but zombies will still come up. So it's not really good to flee away from. It's so hard to defend. And the radius of protection that it puts out... The radius that it puts out doesn't really give you any good areas to be looting. And this is what it covers. Only just barely covers these other areas. And they've got some extra bits because of the barn shed and old grey shed that were hit on the way over here. Well, I didn't take anything from them. I'll have to check that out later on. So, what am I going to be doing? Well, early on, I will certainly be doing my best to look after my own skin here. If I want to move base, and I absolutely do, I'm going to have to knock out Plague Hearts. Plague Hearts are entirely resistant, or excessively resistant to damage. The best I can hope to deal with them, after a little bit of rudimentary testing, is to smash them with as much fire as possible. I could use C4 as well, but C4 is very expensive. In a regular lethal mode, you'd need to use about 3 units of C4 and then a few smacks of the mallet or some bullets from a high caliber gun. And that would pop it. In this, ooh, nice, a melee weapon. In this, it takes about 13 units of C4 to bring one down. That's very expensive. Jake, what map do you suggest for a first-time Darkside run? Your favourite map, because you're going to be there for a while. For me, that's Cascade Valley. It's either Cascade Valley or Providence Ridge, I forget. The one that starts you at the bottom of a slight slope that you walk up, and then your house that you start your base in is on the left. I really like that place. Providence thingamajigger I'm not so fond of, because there's a lot of empty roads around there. Road Flare is actually going to prove a little bit useful, I think. Because if I do manage to, God forbid, get access to the bloater gas clouds, I can use them to tear through a plague heart. I probably have to make those myself, though. I thought that was an actual survivor over there for a minute, but it's not. Okay, right. The zombies have got some damn good range on them for spotting you. I didn't even notice that zombie over there, but it sure noticed me. That's why I'll be spending a considerable amount of my time crouched. Oh, there's no goods over there. Crumbs. Right, I'm gonna go check this out for supplies. The supplies that I get out of the rucksacks is reduced as well, especially food. I really need to set up an outpost to get myself some food. Preferably 2 of them. And I only get 3 outposts to begin with. Cascade Hills, Meager Valley. That's what you're thinking of with a valley. Okay, uh-oh. Oh, shoot! Well, time to be scarce. There was a screamer in there. The screamer let out a scream, and the range of that scream is barbaric. It's okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna hop over here with Baron the Nimble. And they will probably try to hop over to follow me. I was hoping they would hop over, but no, they're shambling around. Well, come over here if you want some of me Zombambo. I can't afford to attract too much attention, especially if it ends up being a feral's attention. Are they not coming over here? Well, that's fine. Come one by one. Baron will eliminate you all. Keep up the good work, Baron. Excellent. Right, not a bad start. We slipped up a bit by hitting a screamer there. But we got away and we eliminated the ones that followed. I do not want any zombie even scratching me. The amount of damage I'm going to take on this is going to be horrific. And if it's a plague zombie, all the worse. I believe if a plague zombie does a takedown bite on you, it's somewhere in the realm of 90% virus. And that's pretty horrible for me. On top of that, if I want to make the plague cure, and I will want to make a lot of plague cure, we need access to water for that. That's going to be a little hard for me to get early on unless I stumble into a water cooler. Trying to think what else there is to say about Darkside. Trying to think of some good news even, but not a lot coming to mind. When you spend 1000 influence for a survivor, you're going to pick them at random, just to add insult to injury. I don't know what all of the survivors are or what they do, so I reckon I will just pick them by random. Arbitrarily by random, of course. There's two good reasons for that. One is if I just let others choose who comes in, we just get prominent chat members coming in. And there's a lot of people who submitted characters who, I mean, I've never seen them before. And I'm pretty good for noticing names around in chat, especially recurring ones. And a lot of people who even watch on YouTube have put in their names. And whilst I'm all for showing recognition to people that turn up around here, I think we'll just fairly pick randomly from the list. And who knows, some people might end up making a name for themselves by actually surviving around here. Although actually surviving on Darkside would be a big feat. Especially when you're glowing up like a Christmas tree here, attracting every zombie in town. Yeah, the guns have their sounds turned all the way up. Ooh, I like that. Give me that crowbar. You pull the trigger, you're letting every zombie in a radius of about this. You're letting them know that you're there. Hang on, was there a car there? No, it's just that car. We already know about that. There's a screamer in there. I would like to dispose of that screamer because there's almost certainly going to be building materials in here. Are there any other zombies in there, though? If the answer is no, let's assume that it's no and go for it. Go, 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 Baron. You got this. Oh, wait, it's out there now? Ah, crumbs. Shut up.
Sound and fury, signifying nothing.
How did it do that? It must have shambled out of the building and over there? Unexpected. I thought the screamer would just stay there and let me destroy it, but no. Today's YouTube scrub is tomorrow's Twitch chat member. It could happen. And I welcome it, right? Although I berate the Twitch scrubs quite often because I read every... Let's try that again. Although I berate the YouTube scrubs often, I do read every comment that is made there, which all the more emboldens me calling them YouTube scrubs. Many of them do ascend and join in the live experience, which is heartwarming for me.
We seem secure for the moment.
Alright, excellent. We've got ourselves one sack of building materials. We need a fair chunk of that. I think my head's a little screwed up after playing that Mind Scanners game. That was such an awful punishment. I went to nap it off, and I'm glad I did. Okay, that is both good and bad. Mostly good, though. I want building materials. Of all the resources in this game, building materials probably the most important. Followed up by fuel, then bullets, then food, then meds. Meds at the very bottom doesn't sound right, but it's true. Something's changed here. I never used to have it on tap for people to start running. I used to have it on hold. There we go. I don't like that. If I ran a bit closer, that guy would have noticed me. I'm not starting up the car just yet. I do not want zombies noticing me here. I'm going to just grab everything I can, and then I'll bring this back home. Actually, I'll go and talk to the fine folks over there. Or will I? No, there's no hurry on that. And it doesn't change the fact that I still need these... I swear this has changed. Settings, controls. Is there something for tapping to run? I don't get it. Something's happening there. How strange. Maybe Baron is just somehow giving me a bit of barrenness on his character. It is under accessibility. Yeah, really? Aim assist off, tracking, aim. Replace, rapid button tap with hold button down. No, 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 I don't get it. But for some reason, when I just tap shift, you start running instead of when I hold it. Same thing happened to me with the running. I think it's a bug. I restarted and it was fine. Okay, gotcha. It's the sweater's limitation, Jake, wonking controls for festive spirit. I think Baron's been having a bit too much festive spirits himself if he calls himself indefatigable and a driver. Sorry, I can tap C to break out of the run anyway. It's just a case of trying to remember that as well. This is a good fat amount of building materials. I'll want to build up a workshop and an infirmary. But of those two, infirmary probably has the priority. If I can get through this without attracting too much attention to myself, and have you here, and eliminate any zombies that are after me. There was a group that was running after me, but generally if you put about 100 meters between you and any advancing group of zombies, you'll be okay. One of the really nice things about the update in the base game, that is, not the mod, is that zombies will spawn in the buildings before you go into them, rather than after you enter. It means that you can actually tell if something's coming by looking through the window. Previously, you could look through a window and go, nah, no zombies in there. You'd step in, and you could watch the zombies spawn into the game. It was jarring, but also extremely horrible, and it's what killed some people in the past. Illustrajon comes to mind, and he's still wincing at the thought of screamers to this day. Yeah, they also fixed the bloaters spawning on top of your car when you're driving. It's amazing to see such post-release support going long into the game's life cycle, especially after working on the sequel here. We know there's a State of Decay 3 coming. In fact, they put out a bit of a teaser trailer. Right, if that's locked, I'm going to take the zombies way in.
See what we can find here.
I didn't mean to smash the window whilst doing that. Hopefully nobody noticed. But the building seems empty enough. Goody goody. Now here's our chance to have a good start or a miserable start. This is the only gun shop for miles. We need to check and hope and pray we get at least one gun so someone in the base can fend off zombies. Tara's in chat saying good day, Jake, and it's the first thing they've ever said here. Well, cheers and welcome. Right, 15 7.72 bullets. 7.72? 7.62? I don't know. I'm not good with my bullets, but the 7 bullets. We've got a bunch of those. I just need a gun. I'm not going to be throwing them at zombies here. Oh, a rucksack of bullets wouldn't go amiss. In fact, that's a good find. But I need actual guns to fire them, please. Hey Jake, could you move the chat overlay in OBS to the bottom right? It's blocking the minimap, and sometimes it's hard to read. For reasons, I haven't wanted it in the bottom right. But you know what? If you think it's better there, then you can have it there. I can't help but feel that that was in the way of some stuff, though. Ah well, we'll give it a try there. Why not? What was in the bottom right instead? Jake, for the dark side mode playable on YouTube, did you consider adding a community character only when the game gives you the option to add an art character to the group? Yes, that's why I'm paying influence for them now, which is how you get them in the game. It will be 1,000 influence for every character I want to add. And that will be a choice because I need influence for pretty much everything else in the game. Character inventory is on the right. Yeah, the thing is the character inventory doesn't pop up often. The thing on the bottom left is always there, though. Well, we've searched 5 out of 8, no sign of guns. Hopefully these gun cabinets have something in them. Please, game, I'm not above begging here. Ooh. You really did dive into this immediately, says Raptor. I said I would. Okay, we got a gun. It is a really terrible gun, but we'll take it anyway. A sawn-off shotgun is actually a sidearm rather than a proper weapon, but as long as it shoots bullets, it's a welcome addition to... okay, calm yourself down there. Okay, another actual gun. An heirloom model 70. 2 guns, not too shabby. Yeah, for some peculiar reason, and I don't know why, Beast Within's name isn't showing up. It was working when I loaded the game earlier, so I don't know what to tell you there, Beast. Maybe he's suppressing the Beast Within. gonna check the tartan mark for food and probably claim it as an outpost. I need food income. I think somebody wasted food there, so... Oh dang, this thing's pretty full up already, isn't it? I don't want to throw any of this stuff away. I don't want that tartan marked. I can take a look at your character once we're done here. For now, Beast Within. Maybe the game is just insulting you for putting a 5 inside your name like you're 12 years old. Not that I'd do anything like that, Jengs. It's the game, clearly. Oh, I think we've just seen why chat doesn't work on the right there, right? Over you go back to the left. Now that I have guns there, I think it gets in the way a lot worse. I knew there was a reason we didn't try on the right. Uh-oh. Someone's trying to break down that door. I grabbed myself a bit of fuel at the back there, which is a lovely rare find out of a burnt-out car. What a good opportunity to keep this vehicle moving. Come on, Desperado. Why not chat in the middle center? Yeah. Let's some dancing anime gifs while we're at it. Really capture what the stream is all about. If I pull the trigger on this sawn-off shotgun, the whole town is coming for dinner. I don't want that. Heavens no. You get down and get out for good, please. And thanks for opening up a way in here. There's still a zombie over there, so I actually don't mind him popping out for a little bit of a hello.
The dead are still close at hand.
Yes, they... Oh, jeez. Didn't expect so many of them. And one of them was a plague zombie straight from the jam factory. Where is he? I swear he was right there. Oh, he popped out, but maybe he popped back in. I did see Fatty Bombati in there, though, the jam factory man. Uh-oh. Don't you be making noise on me. Right. Baron's got this. I haven't taken a lick of damage so far, and I like that. I will immediately claim this outpost, because I need the food income. There we go. Costs 300 influence, but gives me a lovely safe area here, and I need that food income really badly. We use 6 per day, we get up 2, so we're going to go down 4 per day, and we only have 5. That's pretty bad, so let's try and get ourselves some food here. Lickety-spit. Now, safe areas in this game only mean that zombies won't spawn there, and in previous iterations of Darkside, I have seen that to be a suggestion and nothing more. Still, it's better than nothing. Zombies can still wander in, no problemo though, so... Get those rucksacks back home. Sadly, it's getting dark. Dark is danger. I don't think the zombies necessarily power up during nighttime, it just... Yeah, I feel a lot less safe at nighttime in this game. Simple as. Actually, the nice thing is I can use this supply locker to just dump my stuff instead of worrying about not having space for it back home. Or in the car, rather. Because what I really want to do is fill up that car with the rucksacks. Ooh, wow. Excessively useful, that a bit of food can go a long way. They won't spawn, but they will invade. They absolutely will invade. Have you played Project Zomboid? Nope. That game is early access. When it's not in early access, I look forward to giving it a go. But I have a strict rule on early access that I certainly don't feel like bending for Zomboid. I want to empty and clean this area. Get as many goods back to the rest of the team as possible. There's a huge delay after running. I'm not sure what to make of that. Well, I guess I better not find myself running too much. Crouching at the end of it, that's the way forward. Right, that's a lot of rucksacks to bring back home, but we can certainly get more, and I will want to. Going to explore everything that I can around the safe area that I've made, and after that start worrying, because To get more than around here, I'm going to have to venture into horrible plague territory. I can't make safe areas there. If I want to do that, I have to clear out plague hearts, and we tested clearing out plague hearts before we ran this. It's not easy. It's quite the opposite of easy. It is out of early access. Project Zomboid is officially 1.0 out of early access, and they even made multiplayer. Didn't they make multiplayer for that game ages ago? In any case, if it is truly released, then I will give it a check out. But not right now, because I am swamped in great games. And I'm being swamped in great facility mods. Thank you very much, Storage Shelter. No, it's not out of early access, says Singus. But somebody must be lying to me here. It can't be out of early access and in our early access. How can this be? Damn conflicting information. Yeah, you're telling me. Unlike the newsreader, I can only say what flashes up in my bulletin, nothing more. It's like build 0.47, says Dusfus. I swear somebody told me that they broke down and rebuilt the entire game at some point as well. Well, I'm having my pizzle pooled, as they might say. Might seem like quite a few sacks we've gotten out of this so far, and it certainly is. But there won't be any more sacks to be had around here. Okay, good, a pipe wrench. That means everyone at base can have a proper melee weapon. It's one of those forever early access games. Well, sucks to be them, but hey, nothing lost on my part. I'll even check out this house. Houses have a wide variety of objects to steal from, many of them useless, but I think the best find you can have around here, aside from some great facility mods, are meds from their bathroom. Ooh, I was able to cobble together some ammo using what I found around the base, so our beast within was able to put aside some extra ammo for us. Very nice. I will probably want lots and lots of ammo as we go on. I'm going to take that hatchet, good lethality on it. Because bullets, the resource, can be refined into bullets, the actual bullets, and I can either randomly roll them or get a facility mod to press them into proper bullets. I'll probably do the latter, because it trains up, and at least you know what you're getting. If I pop open a rucksack and I find a load of grenade rounds, well, that's not going to be of great use to me, because I don't have a grenade launcher. And it's very rare to find one. There's still somewhere to get here. Somewhere to loot. Where is it? Folks, be my eyes. My own eyes won't. Aha. Who keeps a filing cabinet at home? I don't know, Kathy, you sound a bit too evangelical for Project Zomboid. That's making me doubt. I once met someone who was very, very evangelical for... What's that space game that's never ever coming out and you pay for JPEGs? Well, you know the game. It was that game. Tell you what, I think we have enough. We need to go back. There's also a few rucksacks of food in the car that we started in that I didn't take to base because I wanted to have to go back and get them. Star Citizen, that's the one. Thank you. So the characters, when I tell people to... Well, I don't tell people to make characters for the game. I allow them to. Allow them the information on how to. God, even that sounds a bit too up myself. My base is right around there. I forget the way in. Well, it's not there. Good driving, Baron. Right, I tell people how to make characters for the game. They do so. But I instruct them to not make their characters have any more than... Oh, dear lord, no! Right, you know what? I'm taking the long way around here so that those zombies don't follow me to the... Uh-oh! Get off! Taking the long way around so hopefully they don't follow all the way back to base. Right, maybe I can finish a train of thought before zombies come and kill us all. Can I actually drive around here? Is there enough width to squeeze on through? I reckon so. Right, sticking with a thought for once, let's try it. I tell people when they create their characters, don't give yourself more than 7 skill points. So we're not going to get in any superheroes around here. So they have to put 7 points between cardio, wits, fighting, and shooting. But they'll level up as we go along the game. And even in Darkside, people level up their stats way too quickly for my liking. It's useful for me, sure, but I like it when it takes longer. Right, Baron has done a whole lot for the team by grabbing all that, and I'm going to let him keep hold of that shotgun he found. Uh-oh, there's a horde right outside the base. Like, right outside the base. With that in mind, we're going to start building up. I want a... geez, there's no great place for any of this stuff. But I'd like an infirmary here. I would actually quite like a watchtower, although they're expensive to build. Watchtower or that... I get a watchtower. If the zombies come, I want them shot dead. And that's already blown through all those materials that I found, so that was a hefty one to take. Right, let's switch you out then. Let's go and grab the mysterious beast within. Stop building that infirmary for a minute. The zombies are right outside. I don't want to make too much noise here. Especially when people don't have guns to fend them off with. You are going to take a pipe wrench for yourself, a crowbar to give to Bellcat, and a gun to give to Bellcat. Oh, and the Model 70 fires 762, so it's quite powerful. It's just not great for shooting swiftly. Bellcat, here you go. The weapon is not a gift, but a burden. I'm sorry. I think we'll check out the area around here while we're at it. It is nearby, after all. Yeah. This is crazy. We've only just started and we've almost got maximum threat level for sieges on the base, and a grand total of 1.5 guns to fend them off with. How do you create your profile on Survivor for Jake? I've got a guide on how to do it. If somebody can post the link. Now I have plenty of survivors, there's no great push for it, but I'll still be randomly picking from them, so nothing's stopping you from it. Depends how many people we get killed here. I am quite good at this game, but I'm not perfect, and I play very haphazardly.
I guess it's kinda useful.
So, death is always right around the corner. That wasn't what I meant to do at all. I want to do that. Don't know why that's showing up as equip there. Yeah, it's okay. Right, do I take the car or do I just run back and forth? The car would make too much noise, so I'm just going to run, especially since it's night time. If it's anything like last time, you'll need more. Does anyone keep track of how many people died in the previous run?
Pretty damn sure I smell some loot in this dump.
Let's not bust the door down, that's going to make way too much noise. I feel like Voomer made some stats on it, but I've had a lot of sod runs and I don't know which ones might have been done. Jake is at 7 or 10 points. Google Docs says 10. Oh, maybe it was 10. I don't know. It's whatever it says there. Now that I think about it, it's probably 10. I would explain my Baron had more than 7. It is a number to keep in check that nobody submits some super character. Wow, that was pathetic. A whole place like that for 10 parts. 10 parts won't get you anything. The modding scene for this game is really rather sad, in my opinion. It's almost exclusively cheat mods. You know, ways to make yourself super characters, unkillable characters, cheat buildings for your place that produce all of everything. Which makes me wonder, what are these people playing the game for? You know, credit to them, they can have their own fun in the game, but makes it sad for me who's looking for mods to make the game harder. I think when it comes to harder mods, there are two main things people go for: The Walking Dead and Darkside. I haven't seen much coverage of Darkside, so it's not as popular as I want it to be. 10 total, 7 max and 1. That'll be why I got 10 and 7 there. Power Fantasies, Jake. Yeah, John, you'd know a thing or two about that. Illustrajon, the action hero.
Doctor ordered.
I can only imagine the horrors of being surrounded by ferals later on. Thankfully, I haven't seen any so far. This Darkside mod mixes regular and plague versions of freaks and usually puts them together in hordes. You can even get freak hordes, which are nothing but freaks. The bloaters, the ferals, the screamers, and of course the juggernauts. Hoping I don't run into too many of those, or if I do run into them, I'm running far away from them as fast as possible. Man, you are slow at this beast. Why are you so slow? Oh, you're not a very witty individual, that's why. Altogether, these 4 characters super suck. And they are not at all what I'd hoped for. I think you'd get better characters if you actually just rolled for random characters. Getting law and getting driving are really bad because they're not useful to the community at all.
Where am I gonna fit that?
A first aid kit, on the other hand, is very useful. I do believe 2 ferals in the same group would mean death. I can handle 2 ferals-ish. What I will try to remember to do is... Oh, that is really, really nice.
All the crap I can carry.
I normally poo-poo the houses, but this place has got some damn good loot. Is my survivor bad? I did my best to try and make him useful, says Baron. But I don't know the game very well. As a survivor, Baron is good at staying alive. Indefatigable is a great trait for keeping yourself alive. Some people have great self-esteem, like Dark Young, and make characters who are having the invincible, unbreakable trait, which doesn't make them invincible, but makes them very, very hard to kill. Indefatigable is a bit of a halfway house on that. So it's very good as an individual, but the thing is, this isn't a game about the individual. This is a game about your community. And if you don't have skills that contribute towards the community, then you're not that useful. Although I just said I want to keep snacks on me, I'm so close to the base that I won't keep a stamina restorative on me. Driving makes you better at driving. It won't make the rest of the team better at driving. Whereas if you have chemistry skills, for example, you can create things that require the knowledge of chemistry, like pipe bombs and fuel bombs. Things that the whole community can use. Was there anything else that I didn't grab around here whilst I was going, wow, what a useful house? Because it's not very useful if I go, ooh, that's great, and then don't pick it up. I'll just assume not and clear off. But 2 first aid kits was amazing. 2 first aid kits in one house. Almost makes up for only getting a sawn-off shotgun. I know I got the other gun, but sawn-off shotgun is, whilst it is a gun, not my first choice. Check out this other place. I'm just trying to burn time with some easy looting until it becomes daylight. Daylight's nicer. I don't think it changes much of the game, but it helps me see and puts my mind at ease. When it's like this, God knows when there's just going to be a feral popping out of nowhere, ruining your day. I wouldn't normally rush into this building, but since it's covered by the safe zone, I'm confident there's not going to be any zombies spawning. I hoped friendly would be good. I saw the morale bonus and figured it would be handy. Again, it's a morale bonus for you. Let's have a look at that, actually, if we go over to our community. Baron here, friendly. Can handle -6 morale without frustration, and he gets more standing rewards. The standing rewards is actually quite good. If you're doing a mission, you'll get more influence for it. But it just means that you are not going to fly off the rails very easily. You have like -24 morale. The other people also have -24 morale, but the thing is they're just going to be the ones flying off the rail instead of you. I really wonder why the name doesn't show up. There's still some kinks in the system, and it's not a Darkside thing, it's a community editor thing. The community editor tool was updated for the latest build of the game, but it's got some kinks to it. But it was just people's names showing up wrong and a few inventory scrambles along the way. That's not going to slow us down. Is this harder than Lethal? Yes, WarPHX. Considerably harder. Although, for now, we're having a good clean break. Granted, that's because we're doing all of our searching and looting in the very limited amount of safe zone we have. Since we're talking about the morale, when are we making the... What the hell are you talking about that, WarPHX? Are you talking about inserting a lavatory into our base? Because I'm not going to waste a valuable slot on that. there are 4 fields for just a name. Your first name, last name, nickname, and then you put something into the other nickname thing if the first one doesn't work. Usually good to just put both of them in there. And a random survivor with a quirk that allowed to passively create medical supplies from the community and access to herbalism garden. You're thinking of Lichenology, and it is a very, very powerful skill. +2 meds per day, and knowledge of gardening and knowledge of herbalism. Really, really good. Worth taking almost anything else in a survivor if they have that. Okay, I want that. My favourite sidearm after how much it saved my ass in my previous run, the P22045. European defensive handgun with 45. Oh, does it have a scope? It doesn't have a scope, damn. But still, I'll take that. What's the skill needed to make fire bombs for hearts? I believe chemistry or munitions will get you that. Fortunately, Beast Within has a blank slot, so if I find a chemistry textbook, I'll make him read it. Yeah, I'm not going to do that... No room, huh? It's just weak painkillers. That's one of the worst items in the game, so I'm not going to bother with it. I think I'll also loot this, but I'll go and ditch what I have back at base. Again, lovely safe area. This is one of the few respites I'll ever get in the game to just loot without fear of zombies, because the safe zone you get around your home is just that good. Have we got that watchtower up and running? I want that done soon so we can take care of the zombie horde near the base. It's one thing the AIs will be very happy to do for us. It might seem weird that I'm opening up the back of the vehicle here. When you open up the back of a vehicle in a parked spot here, you can instantly transfer goods to your base. So I'm doing that to just very quickly throw them into my base's inventory without having to actually physically enter the base and all the time that would cost. Having a sidearm here is some good anti-feral, well, I guess it really is self-protection stuff here. But with 8 bullets, that's really only good for 1 feral. Why are there noises coming from base? We haven't finished the watchtower yet. The horde looks awfully in the base-ish. Well, I gave them guns. Here's hoping they can actually defend themselves with it. If we see a flash up saying Bellcat has died, we know the cause now. I got my own troubles here though. I just need to assume that they'll be okay. I gave them both guns and melee weapons, so they should be able to defend themselves fine enough. Or so I hope at least. You gave them 1 gun. That's not true. Baron has a sawn-off shotgun and Bellcat has a Hunter 70 rifle. And I am not hearing bullets anymore, although the horde still looks very much there and very much full of zombies. Okay, they built the watchtower, so at least they can get up on that and start shooting them down.
Here now, but there will be.
Good question. I imagine I see the question. It's what are we doing here? We need to destroy all the play carts. There are about 32 of them on the map. That's a lot of them. Is the cost of skipping sieges the same as normal? I think so, which means it's about 4 or 5 bullets. I do not want to skip the sieges, right? I know skipping sieges will be a very good way to keep me alive, but sieges are where the whole heart of the matter is. Sieges are where everything comes together. It's where you get the big payoff for actually arming up your survivors, building up your base, advancing your survivor skills. It all pays off there. Or it all crumbles apart there when everybody dies. Point is, I don't want to miss out on them. I will never purposefully dodge a siege. Although, if a siege goes really bad, I will purposefully abandon the base with whoever I can. There we go. Speaking of, there is one other thing that I have access to in this game, and might as well bring it up now. This is the Hades menu. It's a lovely debug menu with lots of cheats built in, and lots of spawners, and all sorts of mods. You can make yourself invincible, spawn vehicles, give yourself any gun, any drop. I have this for one thing, and that is to be able to recruit followers with the F button. With that, I can actually do expeditions with multiple members of the team, so I could fill up a car with 4 or even 6 people, drive out and shoot up a place. That's something I really want to do in the game for a long time. Makes sense to do it on Dark Side, because the extra firepower will be handy, and the extra risk will be tasty. Because going out and losing 1 person, okay, that's bad. Going out and losing 6 people, whoa, better hope you have a 7th person in the base. Yeah, so everyone can die as a unit, precisely. Did they change the whole first siege having 3 juggies that'll wipe out your base thing? Maybe. We have not seen a siege on this version of Darkside yet. Well, I certainly haven't. Okay, the Maragra I probably want to drive over that and run over to. Driving over to it carries its own set of risks. So how much food do we have in the base? 9 and eating 4 per day, that's not great. You'll find out soon. I think I might run. If I do see a... Oh, well the zombies are still there. Are you going to shoot them down or what? I'll give you a watchtower for a reason. That doesn't sound good. What's the situation, my fellow survivors? They look awfully in the base. Baron, that was point blank. There we go. Oh, I can see the slight problem. Watchtower's no good if you're mobbed up there, Bellcat. Ow! That was a fortunate hit. Didn't give me much plague. There we go. Takes care of that. Why does Baron talk like a Vulcan? Maybe that's just how he likes it. Okay. Do I want to switch out characters now? I only take the slightest of grazings there. Oh, right, what do you get? +1 ammo per bait. That's actually a good bonus from Baron. That's a great bonus, in fact. Firearms training is god-awful, and taking risks is also pretty awful. So Baron's going to be pretty good when he gets enough experience to be a hero. The other two, I mean, I'm not saying I want Bellcat to die. It's just that I don't really want her to live. Let's switch back to Baron for a little bit. His pockets are pretty empty. I want him to go over and get the food from the old car that we left behind. I don't know if there's anything else in the car, but we'll find out. Alright, don't let me down. You're meant to be good at driving, Baron. In fact, that means that whenever I go out for a long drive, it's good to take Baron, because he should be able to keep the car in one piece for longer. You know, with his incredible driving stat. Uh-oh, a lot of zombies over there. Hopefully they didn't notice me. A couple of them noticed me. Hopefully it remains just a couple. Good. Kind of bummed he didn't spawn with a toque. There's options for that. There's a headgear option. Oh wait, wrong vehicle. Whew, that made my heart skip. I was like, where's the stuff? That's the car that we started on. But you start the whole scenario with that thing out of gas. And you can fuel it up and keep it driving. There's no doors on it and it's all smoky, but it will drive. It's an okay car, but it's just okay. I'd rather have that thing because it's great for off-roading. And I'm going to need some off-roading skills here in Drucker. This is dangerously full of zombies, but if I can just take out this anorexic American zombie first, the rest of them should fall like dominoes. Checkmate. Ooh, a toolbox. Now that is good. I actually wouldn't mind fixing up this old smoky vehicle. I'm going to do it just now though, because there's still a chance that this encounter turns south. Just takes one zombie to see me, scream, and then bring all the other zombs to the yard. Like you. They don't notice your flashlight. You can blink at them all you want. I just noticed it said Baron is now following you. How weird. Maybe that's because I pressed F? Well, who knows. Was the map choice random? No, I believe that this is the only map that I have not streamed. That's a good enough reason to run it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get off my car. Oh, crumbs, he's gonna break it before I've even done anything with it.
How on earth are we still moving?
Okay, that was a net negative for this vehicle. I was hoping to spin him off the hood, but the zombie already trashed it. Well, that was incredibly unfortunate. I need this vehicle to actually work for me. The curse of having Baron drive the car here. Okay, 1 rucksack of food, only having 3 food, so I need 2 rucksacks a day just to keep these people fed.
Supplies are low. We need more.
Yeah, Bellcat, we need a lot more of everything, sadly. Could see our pistol user working the watchtower instead of, say, our rifle user. So, with much of what is worth pilfering here already pilfered, question is what now? I'm going to take the car down here, finish off the fruit stand, or, I'd really like it to be daytime, but night lasts for about twice as long as day. Yeah, if I take the car down here, fruit stand, rickety old shed, look out in the call tower, or cell tower, grab the rest of this stuff, and then we're going to pay attention to our neighbours over there. And Baron's going to do it, with what's left of our car here. Toolboxes are my choke point in the game supply. Yeah, toolboxes are like gold dust. And I just wasted one. Well, I did worse than waste one. We took more damage than we even fixed. The area that I'm in here is as safe as it's ever going to get. As soon as we go further afield, it's grim times for us. There's a zombie on my ass, but hopefully just one. Because there's a fruit stand and a medical place to loot here. It's just one zombie. You can handle it, Baron. It's quite funny. Baron the Vulcan. The way you put it like that. I like it. The third guy is Beast Within. I don't know why his name isn't showing up. But whenever we take a break out of this, I can go and check it and try to bring his name back up. 7 whole parts. Right, this fruit stand should have some food. Actually, it's probably worth making this an outpost as well. I'm not going to be able to get other good outposts out there, so I might as well grab this. Costs almost all of the rest of our influence, but in my opinion, well worth it. You do not want to be running out of food, and people do get low morale when they think food is an issue. And early on in the game, getting something like an ammo outpost isn't going to do much for me. Let's just trot that stuff off. Nice to have a lot of safe area around here. Means that when I come back to the base, I'm not going to get mogged by zombies around here. At least, that's what it implies. You did not waste the toolkit, you saved the car from not blowing up. The zombie would have jumped on you no matter what. Well, if I'd slowed down a bit and thought to myself, okay, let's make sure nothing can jump on us, I would have eliminated him first. But I got too cocky, too complacent, and that burned me there. That's the kind of attitude you cannot have. I should be lucky that the car was spared for it. Because if the car had gone up in smokes and completely blown up, I'd be hoofing it. Oh, I like Parang. Give me Parang. Yeah, this house, oddly enough, I think it does have the Christmas decorations on top. We can take a look at it if we go back there during daytime. And we're going to be stuck to that base for a while, despite me really, really not liking it. Oh yeah, I didn't check in...
Time for a doc to check me out.
Check you in there. You don't have much, you don't have much virus. It's not virus, it's plague, but you don't have much of it. But I might as well get rid of it whilst the going is good. Machete. How many meds do we have in the base? 5, and that infirmary we put up uses 2 per day.
Back on my feet and ready to kick ass.
Good, let's do the same for Bellcat.
I'm gonna rest up a bit.
Fortunately, AI characters take reduced damage and plague just as well, because otherwise they would get themselves killed so easily. There we go, extra meds, just what the doctor ordered. So, I'm sure things already look like, oh come on, Dark Side doesn't look any harder, if anything looks easier than the lethal mode that we had thus far. We're in a lovely, easy area that we've made nice and empty of zombies with safe zones. We'll see how things are when we step out of here. For one, we've got an infestation controlled by a plague heart, starting with almost double the amount of zombies you would see in an infestation in regular vanilla lethal mode. I'm gonna have to take care of that, because the infestations apparently make the game harder, although I haven't seen that in action. I've also never seen a shirt that lights up like this, I think. Looks pretty neat. Looks very festive. Where are the ferals? I came for the ferals. Well, fortunately, that safe zone here is going to stop them from spawning. but not stop them from wandering in. I believe even this game is kind enough to have a minimum counter on when zombies spawn in, though. We shouldn't, touch wood, see any juggernauts till day 3. Of course, day 2 is right around the corner. That's so weird, Baron's wee running thing. He runs with a tap. Normally I hold it down. But somebody earlier was saying that it's a bug that they'd experienced as well. And apparently resetting the game will fix that. There we go. Grab that last bandage. Bandage can be the difference between life and death. And let's go check the car behind the back of this place. Somebody said there was a lootable car. Might be a toolbox, never know. Finding a toolbox in a burnt out car is the best thing I can even imagine finding in the back of a car. No, but some cheap smokes and a Bowie machete will go down a treat as well. Just dropping everything off in here, throwing what I can in the car. The early game with the heavy looting. It's quite fun, but it's not something you want to do too often in my opinion. Ah, this is great. This would be so full of zombies if we didn't have the safe zone. You can kind of see the safe zone ending abruptly there and zombies spawning. They will come over here if they so desire, so let's make that not happen. Spawning rates are affected by character standing. That's right, the combined standing of all your characters also increases the zombies and the nasties, the freaks that approach. Oh, no, no, Baron, stay up there. We need you to... Oh, God, good lord, Baron. The ladders in this game are like magnets. There we go, 9mm rounds for the 0.9mm guns we have. But also, you can see a lot from here. Another nice thing that the games update did, not the mod, but the base game, is they made surveying super fast. I think it used to take twice as long to survey everything. The little circle that builds up around them. So now we know what we're dealing with down the road. It's covered by the plague heart, so I can't set up little safe zones here at all. Didn't we see some stuff further afield? Potentially. Mike's Concrete is a reasonable place to move to. It's awful, but... Wheelhouse Truck Shop. I might have to investigate these because I don't know all of the places. I only know that there's one best place for your late game in this place, and that is the strip mall. It's very good, but very expensive. It's even in a good part of town. Thinking about it might make an alright sidearm. Good anti-feral thing, a sawn-off shotgun. But so is aiming well. Okay, fire is great. Fire is a wonderful oh bollocks moment getter out of. Do you have to destroy the local plague heart before moving into the bases? Yes, you absolutely must. No place can be... what's the word? Claimed, that's it. No place can be claimed if there's a nearby plague heart. That is a fancy looking blade. Looks like it means business. Yeah, weapon parts. Oh, zombies. And they're wandering right into my safe zone. I would do well to make myself a little scarce here. Where am I going? I think I'll check the coral and then work my way over to the Abandoned's base. The Abandoned's another group of survivors around here. We'll be stuck here for a while? Not necessarily, but possibly. Probably. I am disappointed at the lack of finding better rucksacks, though. Not rucksacks, backpacks. We need those pretty badly. I need to get out of here before that zombie horde decides to get a little too intimate with me. Barns can be great. Barns have a lot of things.
This is Cleo. Observed population density in area designated Trumbull Valley is beneath baseline target. Citizens are instructed to relocate to area designated Trumbull Valley at their earliest convenience.
Sorry folks, just a little radio malfunction there. Please,
Go about your business.
They really love harping on about their Trumbull Valley map stuff. We've already played it. The map, I mean, it's kind of cool, but it sucks. Sucks to play on. So many broken cars and things around the place. Glad I beat it, so I can never go back to it. But Lily Ritter is soon going to say, "Ooh, there's all these nice people in Trumbull Valley. I hope you join and become one of them." Soda can bomb. Explosives, not usually my go-to for anything other than clearing plague hearts. And we've found that explosives don't work so well on plague hearts in this mod. If there was a mod to clear the roads in Trumbull. Yeah, if the roads were clearer in Trumbull, it would probably be like my second or third favourite map. As it stands, it's my least favourite. And it took a lot to make anything other than Drucker my least favourite. Drucker, this map, is horrible. It's so rugged. It's so sparsely populated as well that looting is not often on your side. I'm liking the lack of ferals. But again, I'm only just skirting the edge of my, in quotations, safe zone here. What do we have? Chemicals. I will need a lot of chemicals for a lot of fuel bombs. Oh, I sent you a character on Discord. Hope it's not too late, says Drac Noir. Tell me, Drac, do you tend to do your homework the day that it's due? Or do you not do the homework and then tell your teacher that... Wait, what do you mean all around? It's only one zombie, man. You can take it, Baron. Or can he? No, apparently not. Jings, that one gave me an injury as well. There we go. No harm, no fuss. Keep on moving. Want to get over here. Now there'll be some survivors here. And they'll be the ones to tell me to go and get some plague samples. We haven't gotten any plague samples. We haven't even really seen many plague zombies. So let's say hi to these folks.
Hello. The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart. Those things basically infect their whole environment. It's not pretty. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous.
Yeah, very dangerous, and probably not going to be happening here.
This won't be easy, so you should bring the best equipment you have on hand.
I want that fuel bomb. Oh man, I want that lumber.
Hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
That's so expensive. Why? Why is materials so expensive? So I think that's like 75 more than it normally is in the game, and I've only got 97 influence. Okay, they want me to get plague samples, fair enough. That's going to be a bit hard without some plague zombies though. So, why don't I tell the plague zombies that I'm right here and bring them over to you. And let you deal with them. That wasn't a plague zombie, but there were other plague zombies among their, among the hordes there. Can you get a worst Henry diskette? This isn't Henry though. God, with this I'm going to be having three somewhat long plays ongoing at the same time. Right. There's not enough of them here to be bringing over to those survivors to deal with, so it's probably better that Baron just plays Plague Sample Roulette. Don't know what the drop rates are, but only the jam zombies will give me some. That's all. There's normally a plague heart right around here. Unusual to find it empty. Guess the plague hearts are in different places. Or I'm going to find that I accidentally set the game on easy modo. That would be very, very funny. Ludicrously funny, in fact. But no, it's all on dark side. Easier settings would have different plague heart locations, so that did make my heart skip a bit. Can you get maces? There is a mace in this game. Disappointingly, it's not very effective, probably because it's not a bailiff mace. Fuel is a nice find, but a toolbox would be a nicer find. Firecracker is also rather nice. I could firecrack and Molotov, but... oh, thank God. Light eclipses the night. To that effect, I just need to get enough plague hearty stuff, plague sampley stuff out of these zombambos. Oh, you know I'm here, don't you? Don't you worry, little head. Oh, this is way too dangerous. Screw it. Hey zombies, I'm here. I got some nice friends that I want you to meet. They're called the Abandoned. Whoa, that's a few of them. Right. That's a few of them, that's not my problem. You have a tool, you put it to use. Just like Gurch would. Man, I swear these ladders are sucking me in. With a bit of luck, some of the ones dead here will have dropped samples, but I think it would be a bit more than a bit of luck. Probably a lot of luck. Nah, nothing there. Apologies if you covered it earlier. What are the rules for bringing in new chat fodder? I will randomly and arbitrarily select someone from the list when we're eligible to bring someone in. We're eligible to bring someone in when I pay 1,000... Oh, jeez, why did you stand up? Weird, but... Okay. There's something really weird in the handling of Baron here. What did he do to his character? Bloater popped in there. Must have heard me up to no good. So 1,000 influence is what it costs for every chat member that I bring in. And given that I currently have 103, it might take a wee while to get that. Come on, Baron, you're indefatigable. Act like it. By running away bravely. It was very strange. Baron was actually gaining stamina whilst he ran there. Very strange indeed.
If we keep making mistakes, the Zeds are gonna win easy.
Ah. Beast Within is frustrated due to low morale. You just get low morale just for playing on lethal mode, and Darkseid keeps that. And unfortunately for me, he is... Coffee Connoisseur means that he becomes frustrated very easily. Hopefully, though, we can cheer him up. For people that actually didn't get sent into character, should we send them now or wait until it's... It's not going to exhaust. I have a lot of people on the list. And even though Darkseid can be quite punishing, I'm quite certain I can get through with the... What have I got, like 40, 50 people on the list? I wasn't expecting so many. But I will put them to use. Come on, I need a second plague sample, and then we're good to go. In fact, I can just run up to Mr. America here, bring him down, and... Nout. Thinking about it, this game's pretty front-loaded on the grind. The early looting and the early gathering of plague samples later on. I often find, even on lethal mode, that I've got more plague samples than I know what to do with. For now, though, you're desperate to get those first two to get the ball rolling. It's kind of like getting your enriched uranium in Factorio. Ooh. Now, zombies are all well and good taking them out one at a time, but getting ganked by them, things start getting less secure very quickly. I'm happy enough that we got all the plague zombies around here, though, because they're scattered. I can just break them off by letting them see me, take them away from the group, and dispatch them. If all of these were to converge on me at once, I would have to run. I could not conceive of a way that I could take care of them. If you suffer mass casualties and die before getting the influence, Volunteers runs over. Yep. I find it highly unlikely that I would actually run out of survivors so easily. Going down to like one guy left might be possible, but then, you know, just bring it up to 2 and 3, and keep getting the influence so we can get more. Keep the ball rolling. Progress in this game is... Oh, that's exactly what I needed. Yoink.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's pretty hard to roll back on progress, because a lot of the progress you get is investment into your base through the materials that you get and the upgrades that you do. Even if you lost most of your team, if you have a base that has a well-established farm and power and water and stuff, as well as outposts. You've still got that stuff coming in, makes it a lot easier to bounce back. If you go down to one person at the very start, before you invest yourself, well, that's going to be a little bit rougher. So, I got a fat lot of influence from you for that, and you've turned friendly. Hopefully you'll sell me that. Oh, don't threaten, don't threaten. Hopefully you'll sell me those goods cheaper. Absolutely not. God, that's expensive for materials. That is so expensive. They're not giving me a discount despite being friendly. Maybe they give me a discount when allied.
We gotta find more building materials for this stuff.
I agree with you. I do agree with you, but I don't want to pay 250 for it. I might pay it anyway, though. Discount's only for allies. Hey Jake, first stream here. Love the channel. Well, cheers, Kerr1, but how does one feel love at first sight like that? Simply this game being fantastic, and a great mod for it too.
What's going on, hun?
Jinx Baron, didn't you call these people strangers just a moment ago? I don't want to pay that for the lumber, but I need it, so I'm going to take it. I'm also going to take the gas can, because gas cans could end up being disturbingly rare for me. And I'm so tempted on that fuel bomb, you have no idea. So I'm going to take it. And I'm going to take the energy drinks as well, because they're anti-feral. And I'm even going to take those 45 caliber rounds. I spent so much of that early game influence right there, because I really believed in what I was picking up for it. I generally want everybody to carry a Monster energy drink when they run around in this game. Maybe I should fuel up the vehicle some more. Nah, hold on to that for now. Where'd the energy drink go? Ah, here it is. My infallible reason being thus. If you get chased by a feral, you want to leave as swiftly as possible. And sometimes that's just not easy. Tonk. They are faster than you, so you want to kind of zigzag around them and sometimes do some special dodges. And all that drains your stamina, and even if you're as indefatigable as Baron thinks he is, you're still going to find that your stamina wears down. The energy drink will give you about 1 minute of restoring stamina. Should be enough to get you somewhere safe. Yeah, I'm thinking some of the influence gain numbers are different here in Darkside. Almost feels like the green zone levels of influence gain, but I've only had this mod since, well, when I woke up today. So I don't know all the ins and outs of the changes. It may also see updates during the run.
There's a horde heading our way.
Oh, jeez. If there was news I didn't want to hear, it was that. We've got a zombie horde already. Great way to get some influence, great way to build up your skills and such, also great way to die. So here's hoping for no juggernauts. I don't know what I'd do against a juggernaut at this point. In any case... Alright, do we still get more time to prepare for it? We get 30 seconds to prepare for it, lucky me. Alright, Baron, you are going to make sure you're loaded up with some fire, potentially lots of fire, explosives, and some snacks. And just in case some things go very wrong, grab some healing. We got any bullets for this gun? Of course not. And call them shells. So I get 6 shots of this if things start going really Pete Tong. Can you block some doors? I could, but I only have one car. And if that car blows up from blocking doors, I wouldn't be able to forgive myself for it. Okay, this shouldn't be rough. The early game sieges aren't that bad, and our threat level is only in the middle here. So I'm not actually anticipating problems here. I'm not anticipating Beast Within landing any shots at this rate either. Then again, that's a few of them! That is a fair few. Oh, jeez, calm down, lassie.
Every day I just wonder how much longer I'll be me.
Hopefully long enough to put up a defense here, Bellcat. Come on. I was very tempted to break out the fire for this, but I think we're alright for now. Good old indefatigable Baron. Can handle a few zombies. Keep this door closed, please. Nah, can't close it if there's a zombie. No, nice one. Where's the follow-up, Bell? Okay. Okay.
It is over.
Thank the powers that be. Who do you pray to, Baron? I don't think Trudeau cares about you here. That wasn't too bad. But for a three-man base in an early game siege, that was actually surprisingly hefty. And nothing but plague zombies. Okay. For some reason, he's no longer quite so unhappy. Well, good on you. Now. I need to switch out because poor Baron here is getting tired. And I didn't need to use these supplies for that siege, which is good. I need supplies for going on the offensive, not the defensive. So I'll keep them stored up here. And it's time to switch to Belkat. And it's also time to pray that I get myself an actual backpack instead of these Asda shopping bags we've got nailed to our backs. Because they really don't hold much. So this is the thing, I tap with Belkat, and she doesn't stop she stops running like she should. There's something weird with Baron. Well, where do we start? Right, no sidearm, no nothing for you. As long as you've got your crowbar, although maybe I'll give you... See, crowbar weighs 5.5 pounds. Maybe I'll give you a good old-fashioned machete. We'll get going with that. What's Belkat going to do? Well, there's no jobs to be done right now. I could do with this this infestation being cleared out, and I could also do with more survivors on the map. So let's find other survivors.
Hello out there. Just trying to make some new connections. Say hi if you're listening.
We'll find out where they are, and then plot a route.
Where have you been?
Kiki from the Hard Noses are over at Mike's Concrete. Oh crap. That's the base I want to move to. And I can't help but feel that the Hard Noses are the cannibal group. I hope they're not. I hope to God they're not. But they might be. There's also another horde in my area. Oh well, it's all on you to make a good first impression, Belle. I think they're Morrison's, not Asta.
My best friends and I, we used to do everything together. Shopping, movies, dancing.
Baron. No.
Before the world ended, we had a fight. It was so stupid. But then I got busy at work and I never saw any of them again.
For some reason Baron doesn't want to talk to me. Been some weird things with followers since the update. Tell you what, I'm going to take the opportunity to I hope that mission to greet the people that have joined us stays. I'm going to take the opportunity to quit out of the game and restart it just in case that rejigs some things. Might come out of the game completely. I'll also take the opportunity to see if I can find and fix our friend's name here. So it'll be back in just a moment. Actually, this is a good opportunity for me to show you the community editor tool that's being used to put people into the game. And see if we can't suss out what was going wrong there. Com editor, are you going to bring up for us? No, not until I grab the right one. Here we go. So this is a tool that makes it all possible for people to come in and join the game. And here we are, the Darksiders. And you can see the survivors that we have here. There, for some reason, Beast Within doesn't have his nickname. I couldn't honestly tell you why. But I believe he calls himself Beast with a 5 Within. Now, where that name went, I don't know. But we can put that in and make sure he's in it. I'm not going to give you your Took Baron, but I will show you that under hat. The pom-pom hat didn't show up, but who knows. In any case, we can have that in here and update the name. And this is how I'll be pulling other people into the game using this wee tool. So that saves that up. I will put you away and then bring up the game and hope that nothing breaks. It's a little rickety and it's a little jarring for us going live on this with a stream, but you know what? I love Darkside so much. I couldn't not jump on it the moment it was available. Yeah, it might be that F to enlist that broke something there, possibly. Does the sidebar mean you can replace every enclave with chat members? It does, but that's not worth the effort involved, and believe me, it would be some effort. There also wouldn't be much impact on that. I mean, they'd be there, and you wouldn't really do much with them, because you only usually drop by them, see them for a minute, and then off you trot. Yeah, it might have been that F to enlist breaking something, because I think Baron somehow enlisted himself. What I can do is I can turn that on when I want to go out, rather than keeping it on all the time.
If anyone's listening, maybe you could give me a hand?
Where are you at, Baron? I need to make sure you're not following me.
I help you? Godspeed. my
Yeah, that
friend.
was a problem. Baron, for some reason, was tied into following himself, which went on to be us. Still, doesn't matter, and he still doesn't have his name for some reason. What a mysterious character this beast within is. Can you fill a map with enemy factions? You can do a lot with the community editor tool. The limitation is only your imagination. Okay, what's going on here? We got some event here. Travel to Grillmaster's house. Help Dorothy, a member of the Driftwood Doctors. Bizarre. The other guys are still on the map, though. They are new in town. They seem like good people. I'm probably not going to go over to say hi to them, but I will come down here and try to eliminate that infestation before it gets bigger and badder. So let's get to it, Belkat. Of all the characters, you're probably the most expendable, because your knowledge of law is about as useless as it gets for the zombie apocalypse. But, again, I've only got 200 influence, so I can't really afford to be throwing that away. What's the story here? Looks like a lot of zombies. Well, Belkat, rush on in and say hi. Oh, jeez! And also say bye. Oh, Beast Within cobbled together yet more ammo. Cheers for that. I don't think the Belkat's going to be managing that very well. I think we're going to have a dead survivor in there soon, but we'll try our best. As the Milky Bar Kid would say, only the best is good enough. Nice, 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 Belkat. Now rest up and get back in there. Try and save our friend. He's got a lot of zombies around him, and I know you're knackered, but... Ow! Get slaughtering, Bell. Okay, right, maybe close the... Oh, he's popped out of it, good. He doesn't have a weapon on him, though, or he doesn't have a firearm. At least not one he seems keen on using. I wish I'd brought some backup here. Oy, oy, oy. Is that guy gonna do anything? Wait, when were the clown zombies added? Maybe I can just talk to him. Buddy, what's going on?
Let's see what's up for trade, eh?
I don't think you're the person I was meant to come here and see. Oh, I need to clear the zombies first. Go figure. Couldn't be that easy. Okay, at least if they have to come in through the window, I can slice them up on the way in. Oh, they're coming in a little too fast for me. Sometimes survivors are extremely competent and great. Sometimes you get this guy. And as soon as I said that, it's like he's got something else to prove. Okay.
God, you were here.
Yeah, do thank
Too
me.
much longer. We're gonna regret it.
Timothy, eh? What am I going to do with you? Oh, well, Timothy's going to join us.
I'm thinking home for you.
After you.
I am not opposed to switching out people that we bring in for other survivors. But then again, if he earns his place on the team, how am I to say no? He knows about medicine. Oh well, Timmy, you've earned it. I hadn't actually considered that. There will be some survivors that just straight up offer to join you.
Let's talk a minute.
Do we have to? I don't want to.
Think about building an infirmary. Healthy people fight better.
We
This one's easy.
we have an infirmary. Calm yourself down there. An infirmary that we could have a pill press or pallets and things. I think I'm going to give it some pallets. Never know, we're going to want some extra storage space for materials.
Zombie all clear. We're good.
Alright, not too shabby, but Tim, what are you about? Oh, he wants to come
Let's see
back.
what's up for trade, eh?
I could even trade with him before I bring him home, but I got... there's ideas I have with that. I think I will milk him for all the influence he's worth before I take him home, though. I have an idea for that. I'll stop him by another place on the way back. Pretty sure the Darksiders aren't the Driftwood Doctors. Yeah, that's his faction, but his faction, I believe, is just him. There's no base here for Driftwood Doctors as far as I can tell. Oh, right, I see now. He's not joining me. I'm taking him back to his home. Ah, crap. Well, we'll see what comes of this relationship. I also want to find the last lootable thing in here, and it's evading me. I see it now. It's in the fridge, and it's
Done searching this place.
some moldy old seeds. Why are there no video games in the fridge? Could open up the save and swap them out, but I don't want to break the flow so much with doing that. Getting a survivor at 1000 influence, that's going to happen rare enough for it not to be a big deal. I'm going to keep that energy drink on me, could be a lifesaver. Although also sacrificing Timmy to the feral could be a lifesaver if the life is Bellcat. On paper though, Timmy is much more valuable than Bellcat to me.
Got a screamer in the area.
Timmy's got one of my favourite voices in the game for one, but on a much more important note, he knows medicine. Can't bandage a wound with your knowledge of law, Bellcat. Studying law, I mean, really. Okay, here's your stupid home.
You're home safe. Yeah, I'm a superhero.
I'm glad you showed up when you did. If your people need anything, medicine, treatment, just give us a holler.
Oh, they're the Driftwood Doctors! That explains the medicine! Ah, right. Now that could be very good for me, actually. Getting friendly with some docs. Especially if I unlock their ability to give me some free medicine whenever. But the final mission for them can be a real pain. Let's learn about them. We've got Timothy, Sussy, and Dora. And yeah, go figure, they're all going to know about medical skills,
Shall we
but...
do some business? Sure, why not?
Well, they'll almost certainly have some more missions for me as time goes on. And it's still a wee while before I can put a shout out for other survivors. I could go over and learn about this area and speak to the Hard Noses and learn if they're the cannibals or not. That's a big deal. Cannibals, bad. Well, cannibals bad and good. You can get some nice things off of them very cheaply. But they're just not that great as groups go. Also, is this a gun place? Value wagon, food, beverage, lottery, plague heart. Yeah, I think I'll leave that one be for a little bit. If you go way down this gorge, there's usually some additional guns, and I am a little tempted to do that. Although it's not just Bellcat that's far from the base right now, it's the car. I like the car. Normally it's no big deal going far from the base. You can just set up a little outpost and keep yourself safe. Now that's not an option. Oh shoot, I heard a feral over there. Fortunately,
What's the feral?
our new friends are also over there, so I can leg it over there and have them deal with it instead of me. And I do have my energy drink, because I don't leave home without an energy drink. So much for no ferals until day 3 or so. But maybe juggies.
I see a bloater over there. So gross.
Hellcat sounds so done with the world.
Ooh, that right there might not be junk.
Pilato? Poor mileage, but good health on the thing, I think.
That's good for now.
Right, well, there's no getting around it. I've got to brave that feral. But, brave might not be the best term for what we're about to do. Alright, let's go, 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 Bellcat. There's places to be, and that place ain't here. Whoop. 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 Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Oh god, that's not a way in. Where are the other people here?
Survivors, don't let yourself be convinced by conspiracy theories. Neither the army nor the government had anything to do with the outbreak.
Okay, so this has become these people's problem, not mine. What with all the zombies around here? I don't like being here. Ferals can get up here. Also, you guys just get down a bit. Up here, on the other hand, I'm considerably safer, I think. Ferals have surprised me before by jumping up to places I thought that could not be reached. Okay, maybe they took out the feral. I'm not hearing it so much anymore. And with significantly less feral, I feel significantly better taking on the threats down here. Get out of here. Now, they do have a gun on them, that much is undeniable. Okay. Who are you people anyway?
Let's see what's up for trade, eh?
Ooh, they don't look like the cannibals, and on top of that, they got a signal antenna. I love that, but it would cost literally every last drop of influence I have, so I'm regrettably going to have to pass on that one for now. It's also regrettable that nothing dropped out of these guys. So that wasn't too bad. I came down here, I didn't really get anything, but we do know a bit about the area. It is horribly infested, and just not a nice place to be. But there is a car with some potential goodies, and a storage shed, which I'm a little bit interested in. The potential goods in storage shed are pretty great. And with these people, at least here, even though I don't like the fact that they've occupied the base that I want, which really makes me wonder, what faction are they? The Hard Noses. If they were the cannibal... Oh, no, they might actually be the cannibals. I was thinking of another group, the group that are really into carving up zombies for weird reasons. They could actually be the cannibals. I need to double check. They had a food bag. If it says something like mystery meat, they're the cannibals.
Hey, buddy. I almost missed you.
Let's make a deal here.
Sure.
Snack food. Okay, well, doesn't confirm or deny anything, but it does not ensure that they're the cannibals. The cannibals, there's a bunch of special factions, and the cannibals are one of them. What I don't like is that they occupy one of the big bases here, which is where I want to take. And I don't recall anything good coming from their special missions. On the other hand, I'm not sure I've ever finished their special missions, so there's that as well. Get over here, special armored zombie. You guys are the big pain, because bullets just don't work on you. Neither does fire. There we go, it's a riot. Just kick his head around a bit. Like all Brazilians, Bellcat loves football.
Shit's getting real over here. Send help now. Our neighbors just stole every scrap of medicine we had. How are we supposed to put up with this shit?
There's some fellow named Jack spawning a new enclave.
It's law and order. We can't stand by and watch bullshit like this happen.
You are heading down the wrong fucking path, amigo.
Oh, that's the wrong path. So Bellcat is a sheriff type character, and I will probably go with sheriff. I think it's my favorite of the... Sheriff is good, Warlord is good, Builder is bad, and Trader is also bad. So Warlord or Trader are both fine. That Screamer shout was bad news for me. The fact that a lot of armored zombies coming here, also bad news for me. This sounds like your problem. Use that... What gun is that anyway? A Vector? Well, it's the kind of gun that makes problems, not my problems. Sniper tower is fun, yeah, but I need a large enough base to be using it. Better keep that Screamer in mind next time. I do want to do a bit of looting here, because if I go out and come back, it's not just empty-handed. I've wasted time, And I think the passage of time makes everything worse for me. And what do we have here? Fuel. I might want fuel. And we also eat food whilst time goes on.
That nearby plague heart means there's no real security here.
There's a zombie in here. There are multi-zombies in here. Down you go, badass. Spending fuel going out, if we get injured, any meds on it, yeah. Going out and coming back empty-handed. Not something I'm about. Tower from Builder and booze production from Trader are pretty powerful. Yeah, I think more about the missions when I think about what I prefer in this. And the Trader missions are pretty awful, and the Builder missions are just boring. Sheriff mission and Warlord mission involves killing more people, which is a nice bit of variety to all the zombies that you kill. Oh baby, that's nice. Portable generator. There might be occasions where we desperately need power on something, and that'll give it to us. Somehow I don't see the appeal of this game. Jake does the same thing over and over again. Oh, you're not wrong in that. You loot, you kill zombies. If that's not going to be your thing, then yeah, it's not going to appeal to you. But it very much is appeal for me. I really like the way that things can go from relatively serene to oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. At the snap of a neck. Oh, speaking of things getting snapped. Anybody with good ears remember what that sound means? Ah, jeez. Right, I have a couple of choices here. I make myself scarce, or I make myself scarce. If there's another option there, I sure don't know it. There's something I haven't looted here. What is it? Where is it? Maybe whilst that zombie tries to chase me down, I can puzzle it out. You think this is empty, but it's telling me that there's more to be had here. Yeah, we might not be finding out whether those survivors are... Ah, here it is. Whether those survivors are cannibals or not. Either that or that Juggernaut's going to turn it from 3 survivors into 6 survivors. Yeah, there's no way they're standing up to that, and that guy's already injured. However, I could take their guns if they all die, and it would free up this place. Go, Juggy, go!
Really? A Juggernaut?
Ain't no way I'm taking part in that fight. I'm just watching from afar. If they win, I'm gonna steal the... Oh, no, don't come here, Tons of Fun. I'm nothing worth knowing. If they take down the Juggernaut, that's some free plague samples for me. And oh! Mine. Well, I'll be, they survived. They were very close to being torn in half there. Didn't get to play out the full animation. The person shooting it actually shot it to death, but still. That's some free plague samples for me. Other enclaves are no longer 5 survivors. Oh yeah, I noticed that. Darkside used to make it be... how many? 5. By vanilla, they're only meant to go up to 3. And it looks like they haven't put back in the up to 5 survivors thing. One of the annoying things about State of Decay in general is every time they update the game, it breaks every mod. It's not a mod-friendly game. Oh, it's Nancy. What's up, indeed?
Shall we do some business? All right.
I don't really want to sell any of this stuff. Wouldn't mind taking it back home, truth be told. But there might be materials in that storage shed, and there might be stuff in the Pilato. So I need to check them both. And also, that Screamer's got to go. It's causing me issues. It's 30 meters in this direction. If I can just go over and chop it up a bit. Be quiet. Yeah. Don't. Worth it. Totally worth it. Can you jump over here, by the way? Oh, sweet. That's a good entry point. I'm heckling. Able to loot the Juggy victim. The Juggy victim survived. Despite what looked like excessive injuries, they only went close to death. I think it was Nancy. She's not looking too hot. Or it might have been you, Juliet. They're both not looking too hot. But you know what? They have guns and I don't, so they're actually able to put up a defense. Taking out the Screamer gave me a bit more free rein to wander around here. The Screamer has good sight. It'll shamble towards you, and once it gets close enough, just scream and make your life miserable. Once I'm back from here, I'm going to be taking care of that that mission, the sheriff mission about the stolen meds. And there might be yet more loss of life out of that. Just a hunch. Alright, now if I could kindly put my stuff in the... Uh-oh, multi-bloaters. Could be a problem on the way back if I hit those. Yeah, who am I kidding? It will be a problem on the way back if I hit those. Do I walk over or do I drive over to that storage shed? I don't want to attract too much attention here. But it seems like a clean drive down, just a few zombies. Everything has to be clean for this though. There's not much left of this car. I can hit maybe one zombie with it. And then beyond that we're toast. Uh-oh, oh god, oh, the neighborhood knows I'm here. Ow! Huh, that didn't do as much plague damage as I was expecting. Oh, Bellcat's a hygiene person. She takes less damage from it, I believe. Oh, crumbs. There's goodies here, but there are too many goodies. This is going to get worse before it gets better, and I just noticed that Screamer. In a way, I suppose it's good for me that there are all these guys over here. I've got a relatively safe place to run away from the zombies to. The zombies weren't going to follow because I broke some distance and got down fast enough, but just having these people here, knowing that it's a space of no zombie, lets me feel secure in where I move around to. Tempted to pop open this fuel thing to get some fuel bombs and the like, but for now I'll hold on to it. Can always pop it out when it's back at base. I just need this area in general to be a bit less zombie-filled. Just asking a lot in Plague territory. Right, you noticed me, that's good. Get over here, and that was the most pathetic attempt at zombifying me I've ever seen. So yeah, what's Bellcat got on her here? Germaphobe. Plus 50 infection resistance. That's pretty great. No excuse for taking all these hits, though. Holy moly. That doesn't make her more resistant to taking damage. Might have inadvertently made life harder for myself, but that's alright. Bellcat can get this dealt with and get back home. If I were that Enclave, I'd be pretty mad at this random survivor that dropped by, refused to trade, continually brings hordes of zombies back to my base. Yeah, but what are they going to do about it? We are the law in this town, or we will be if Bellcat has her way.
Y'all want to come visit? We need a little help.
Somebody's demanding materials from us, and it's Delpha. Delpha from... damn. I 200% don't want to give them materials, but I do want friendly enclaves. And I bought materials off of them for a high price, so I excessively don't want to do that. But I might just have to swallow my pride and do it. I know there are materials here, so I can drive back and give them that. Yeah, I stole the plagues. They had no use for those plague samples. Is it really stealing if you take something that somebody has no use for? Did one of the zombies spot me? Oh, you did. Fine by me. Get down. So to do that takedown, I'm dashing, which I've mapped to middle mouse button, to just get around them using the short bit of invulnerability you have, and then immediately doing a takedown on them from behind. If you're not mobbed by zombies, it's a great way to take them down. If you are mobbed by zombies, it's going to leave you wide open for a counterattack. Because they can hit you whilst you're executing other zombies. Could you turn around, please? Gotta be really careful, there's not a lot left of this car. I can't have zombies rushing me down here. So what am I doing? I think I will get out of here. Oh god, another infestation. Oh my god, a lot of infestations. When did those ramp up? But I'll go and bring them what they want and then go and speak to the person who's gotten stolen from.
That nearby plague heart means there's no real security here.
So turn around, follow the road, take the first right. And thanks to this thing being all-roader. Uh-oh. How do I deal with you two? I'm gonna take this route, avoid you, and not get myself bloated. I'd hope to go down the ravine and grab the guns and ammo that are potentially down there. But that stuff will remain there. These missions won't remain forever, on the other hand. Maybe I can drive the zombies out of this infestation just by honking my horn next to it. It's worth a try. On a shoestring budget already, but that's okay. Bellcat can persevere. I'm gonna heal up Bellcat, actually. Take the opportunity to do some trading as well. So we're going to pop out a bunch of this stuff and bring it over to our base. And I can use outposts for that, so off all this stuff trots. Keeping that energy drink on me in case things go really south. And using a bandage. If you're not in a combat situation, using a bandage is so damn great. Does a lot of healing. And does it relatively quickly, especially compared to weak painkillers. Jake, I love this game. Do you have any oversaturation while streaming this? Do you mean oversaturation with too much playing the game? Because, not really. I mean, I play the game, I usually complete it once or twice, and then I'm done with the game for about a year or so. And that is a fine and healthy relationship with the game. Okay, this had better be so worth it, because materials are worth a lot to me.
Well, howdy. Come on in.
Yeah, howdy to you two. Here's your materials.
Shucks, I sure appreciate it.
Now they'll turn allied to me and give me an enclave bonus. And that is the worst I could have hoped for. Most radio cooldowns reduced. Means doing things like this will cool down faster, but in general, that's really, really bad.
So nice to see you.
I suppose on the plus side,
Do some business?
they'll sell goods to me a little cheaper. I'm going to buy that Glock 17 and have it on me right now. Otherwise, though, not good for me. Can almost bring on a new survivor, at least. Oh, I said I was going to trade with these people, and I forgot. Crumbs, that would have given me a nice fat chunk of influence. It's actually worth going back for that. Better than off-site ammo storage, I'd say. Yes, it is better than off-site ammo storage. I'd rather have bed and breakfast or something similar. But something beggars and choosers. Ooh, let's not attract too much attention here. There are materials inside there, which would be a nice replacement for the materials I just lost. And also Glock 17. High magazine capacity on this. No zoom, but probably has some good power. Shoots very common 9mm. So that's a great way to dispatch of ferals if they start coming for me. And they will probably come for me. G's. Oh, double G's. I don't like any of this. Freak, bloater, zombies. And that guy in the chair spooked me. Right, you gotta go first. You gotta not grab me. I want both these things. But I'll do the house first, because the house will make a safe area, because it's not plague heart claimed.
This place should have some good stuff.
What difficulty is it on Dark Side? Dark Side is harder than lethal. I would say by a considerable measure. The bloater popped inside the house. That's attracting all the zombies here like flies to a pile of something delicious. Collection of board games is alright. It's like an Xbox you can use without power, but it's not as strong. Which means if I get a lounge, which I can't have in this current base, I'll be able to make people happier. Hey Bellcat, this is you! Your germophobic ways have already saved you. Oh, P229. Yes, yes, yes. Sidearms for people, just what the doctor ordered. I gotta say, the houses are really delivering when it comes to the goods. Now, if you can just close that door without any zombies noticing, please. Let them be outside and you be inside.
Okay, we're zombie free.
Okay, zombie free is there. You can hear them outside. But as zombie free as the game cares for right now. Yes, GPIC, I'm talking about the in-game Xbox, which is a facility mod you can put onto your lounge here to make your people extra happy. And they all gather around for a game of Blood Gulch. It's really good at maintaining happiness, actually. It's just a little bit of micro, and it pays off well. The downside, of course, is that you need both a lounge and power, and sometimes that's a bridge too far. I gotta say, in terms of firearms, we've done pretty well for the early game here. We've got enough arms and firearms for everybody. And that's not a common occurrence. Although I feel like I say that every time, so maybe it's more common than I give it credit for. Just make sure that we jam everything away into here. I'm going to play it risky and drop the energy drink. If this kills Bellcat, then you can say, I told you so. Even though it's not you telling me to keep the drinks on me. It's me, that's my rule. Is Darkside mod updated? Yes, it was updated 17.5 hours ago. And I was on that like a car bonnet. Jake has hinted a few times, and even said directly, that you are the most expendable, Bellcat. You absolutely are. Why did you study law? Couldn't you have studied something useful to humanity? Not only that, but your personality makes you a bit disharmonious for the community. Right, bring on the ethanol. I left something behind in here. I think it was just arrow darts, so I'll grab those while I can. I got something to sell to our friends around here. 3 more things to loot. Then I want to do that, and I feel like the sun is setting already. I wonder if Dark Side, as the name might imply, makes the game darker. Jake snapped upright. In his bed at midnight, his dark side senses were tingling. Well, actually, as it happens, last night I was so tired after streaming so much Kingdom Come, probably a knock-on from staying up way too late streaming Amayui before, that I went to bed early, and I got up really early. I got up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Had a lovely time, went out for a walk in the snow, did some shopping, and, oh, would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? No. No.
Finish it off.
Just no. Well, you know, I took care of the feral. You guys can... How the hell did you make that jump? They just launched themselves from the bottom right up to here. It was incredible. So on the plus side, I don't care about the bonus these people provide, so I don't really care if they die that much. And even if they die, it allows me to loot this barn, and barns are one of the best looting locations in the game.
I'm so exhausted.
Not a lot of stamina on you there, is there, Bellcat? Oh, Christ.
Hey there, stranger.
Hello, strangers. I'm here to trade with you.
Make a trade?
Take my microwave popcorn. Description just says good luck with this one. Right, I was firing 7.62s, which is Not particularly good. It's a high caliber bullet to just throw away. But let's go and loot the last of what we can be looting in the house and at least grab the materials from there and then be on our way back to base. Oh wait, no, I said I'd talk to this guy who was getting thieved from. So much to do, and I'd be better at taking care of it if I had a backpack with more than 4 slots on it. It's Bellcat's mission though, I should definitely be getting it done with Bellcat. Microwave popcorn, yeah, I hear you can just put it into a pan and heat it up and cover the pan, right? Never tried it, and I very, very seldom eat microwave popcorn. Ooh, you're a witty lass, Bellcat. Stealth, shinobi. Quiet interactions, reduced visibility, resourcefulness, carrying capacity, consumables, crossbow bolt. Quieter sneaking. Become resourceful. That extra carrying capacity can pay off.
This might clear up.
Can offset having frummy backpacks for a wee bit. And still be useful when we have backpacks. Right, I'm here for those materials. We get the materials, we get out of here. I didn't know not picking stealth was an option. That's been known to happen. Most people are probably going to be going, oh, water is nice, now I can make plague cure. You need access to water to make plague cure in Darkside. A delightfully devilish addition. Also, might be a toolbox in that toolbox. Better go and check it.
That's a lot of stuff.
I know it's a lot of stuff, but here, put your back into it. I need tools. Baron went and mashed the car up real bad. That's nice, but that's not tools. I want tools. I better not search everything here, or else it'll show up as darkened out, telling me that I've searched everything. Which is true, but it doesn't mean you've grabbed everything. Still, materials are nice. Ah, that's not nice! Duff has made a second glorious appearance in 2 days. I'm not leading him to these guys. He will tear them apart.
I can't catch my breath.
Alright, I'm definitely heading back to base first. So we're not safe from ferals, we're not safe from Duffman, screamers and bloaters are a given. Fortunately though, and this is very fortunate, see this area? This area right here is where you will get shanked by zombies and they'll follow you up to your base. It's a big part of the reason why I made 2 outposts right here, so I have loads of areas that zombies aren't going to naturally spawn, and that will freely allow me to move up here and get back to base without being followed. Followed at the very least. So, here we go. Now let's just dump everything in here. Good. Oh yeah, those materials as well. Anything we want to build with this? I'm a little tempted by a workshop. Heartland buildings. Build a fabrication shop. Craft weapons, da-da-da-da-da. Why is that even available to me? Top tier maker space equipped with 3D printer. Passive benefits, weapon durability, you know, I've never seen that. Let's see what it's all about. That must be something I get for actually having managed to clear Heartland. You also get Daybreak facilities. Home sweet whatever. I see Bellcat's thrilled at this. Bellcat needs to do stolen meds before she gets too tired though. She is a little injured. So I'm going to have her chug some really crappy painkillers. And she's going to ditch the M1A, but she's going to head out with us. And I will give her a bag of snacks, just in case things really hit the fan. Ah, crumbs, her stamina's going way down. Tell you what, I almost never use them. Might as well do it now. We got ourselves a cup of joe, right?
And I'm out.
There we go. A cup of coffee will keep you going for a wee while. I think it's going to reduce the amount of stamina hits you take, and it'll keep you awake. I want to get the stolen meds mission, and then Belkat is going for one long snooze. Hopefully not an eternal one. She's highly educated, she knows where the better bases are out there. Yeah, I guess I wouldn't want to call this place my home. The starting home is such a dump. Oh god, those infestations are going to pile up and make my life worse. Right, that's where we're going to go, and then we're going to go and check out Baron's Eagle Eye stash. If we complete the Eagle Eye mission, we get ourselves a 50 cal rifle, which is the best thing you can give the AIs in this game. Better than automatic weapons? Maybe. Probably. Automatic weapons are good, but they don't always land their hits very well. And I've had them take out my cars before as well. So Belkat is jacked up on coffee like nobody's business. Is that my turn? Don't worry about ramming into things. Ramming into things does almost no damage to the car. It's ramming into zombies that's the enormous problem. So who do we have here? Let's go and say hi and hopefully not drag the entire neighborhood in with us. What's happening, Chief?
Ain't gonna want to hear this.
Alright, not taking unnecessary risks. We need to strike hard and fast. And he likes that. I like his backpack. I appreciate your help. By the way, you got anything to trade?
Sure, I guess so.
Oh man, they got building materials, but it's so expensive. Makes me cry, it's so expensive. But I need building materials like you wouldn't believe. Ugh. Damn you, Darkseid. Where's your friend? What does your friend have to say? You do have a friend here, right? Apparently there's two of you. I'm just not seeing your buddy. Hey, Andy. Wish I could be of more help, but I'm in bad shape. That's alright. We can handle this.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know what? This is the third time in 2 days that Beast Within has grabbed some extra stuff for us. He's given us extra construction materials now, and 2 times before, he gave us some extra bullet. I like that. So, where are we actually going here? Ah, oh, okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I thought that was our friendly Driftwood doctors. No, there's some hostile group of thieves over there. I'm not really sure one pistol's going to cut the mustard here, but let's try our best. This could go so badly for Belkat. It'd be one thing to die to zombies,
There's no real security here.
but a very high chance of being shot to death. What? Now Baron's found some meds? What is this? Here I am smack talking how bad the group is, and they keep getting me stuff. Whoa, 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 what's Bloater doing in Friendlyton? I want to check something before we get any further, friend. Can I trade with you whilst you are with me? If so, I'm going to get my money back from that.
Let's make a deal here.
Yes, yes I can. I'm going to grab everything that I want to sell anyway and sell it to this guy. And what exactly do I want to sell? Encyclopedia, HD DVDs, hair dye. Wait, HD DVD? There's got to be someone out there who wants this. Remember that big fight between HD DVD and Blu-ray? Does anyone know why Blu-ray won? I don't, so I'm curious if there's a good answer for it. Okay, I'll sell all these things to you.
Let's see what's up for trade, eh?
Wait a minute, that's a bad idea. Always sell to allies, you get more for it. Because it came with a PS3. Is that the real answer, though? That sounds like one of those, it's an easy to understand answer, therefore we'll go with it kind of answer. Uh-oh. Ah, double uh-oh. There was a screamer and some ferals there. Well, maybe just one feral, let's be positive thinking.
Are we there yet?
How do I get in here?
Go now. You know what? Fuck you.
Jack, maybe...
You're dead. You hear me?
Jack, is this really the solution we're looking for? Eliminate the hostile thieves. There are 3 of them. I have a Glock 17 with 17 rounds. I don't think Jack's gonna make it.
Oh god.
God damn it, they killed Jack. Well, they're gonna kill you as well. Get out of there. No way, no how. No way, no how can Bellcat take on these thieves. Not even with running them over. Actually, oh, I can see a way for victory. Oh, damn. It'll cancel the mission if I don't take them on. But I don't want to take them on. Bellcat will die. And I shoot my car here as well. Damn it all. What's the right thing to do here?
I can't keep fighting.
Yeah, snipe them with my 17 bullets. It takes a lot of bullets to drop a survivor.
We found a location for our clinic, but the zombie situation is out of control. Can you help us out?
Although if I do kill them, that's a lot of good stuff for it. But really, getting these guys killed with what we have here. I mean, they can down me with a single round. Not to mention Bellcat's getting tired. Make some noise and hope for the best. Killing 3 hostile thieves, though. Nah, even if I took 2 of them down, the third one would be a bit too far.
Better watch out for plague zombies.
Nope, this one's going down as a failure for Bellcat. Oh, jeez, a bloater as well there. Right, tell you what if we tried our hand at using the old car technique? Uh-oh, that brings us some other friendos. Get off of my vehicle. Forget it, we'll chalk this up as a failure. Better than losing Belle. Expendable though she is, I'm not going to throw anyone's life away. Well, those meds are going to have to stay stolen. Bellcat, get yourself to bed. Chalk it up as a learning experience. It would take about 10 bullets to kill one of those guys if I nail my shots. All the while they'll be shooting back at Belle. It was not a good trade. On the plus side, got some lumber out of that. Right, we're going to put you to bed now, Belle. And it's time for Baron to find his good pal Eagle Eye. Baron's a little scraped up, but it's only a tiny bit.
I'm off to see the medic.
Yeah, humans in this game are massive bullet sponges. They take reduced damage. If you get a good headshot, they can go down, but once they're down, you need to follow it up with a lot of bullets to them to finish them off. And a sidearm pistol is not the way to be doing that. Speaking of which, let's have you equip a sidearm pistol. Yeah, it holds more than a sawn-off shotgun. And now, I want to help these guys reclaim their clinic as well. Where's the potential clinic? Oh, it's over there. And Eagle's Eye stash is over there. Well, you know what? You're going to get it both done, Baron. You are the big cheese here. You will take a bag of snacks, because it's easy for me to throw away a bag of snacks if I find better things. And in a real pinch, you can be saved by a bag of snacks. It's a friendly bunch. I thought they'd be a lot more bickering. We had a lot more bickering done in the last run, that's for sure. Now, the one thing, Baron, that you need to do is not total the car. We total this car, we're walking for the next forever. I'll do the clinic stuff before I do anything else. Hopefully clearing out the clinic won't be so hard. It's usually very easy, because you just need to make the zombies be slightly outside of the target clinic and you're okay. It's okay, Jake. He's learned to drive. Admittedly, it does supposedly add durability. I'm not entirely buying it, though. To make matters slightly worse, we've got a hostile bunch of survivors over there, and every time I drive past, they might take a pot shot or two at the car. Oh, actually, no, thankfully all those broken vehicles are providing ample cover from their shots. Get his medical advice. I'm not sure medical advice is going to help us much here, but I'll drop in and say hi. We like these guys.
Okay.
You there. Medical advice. What is it? Take these bottles of strong painkillers.
I appreciate this.
That's
Anything-
really, really nice, actually.
It's Ray Santos. You don't know me,
Strong painkillers sell for
I'd
good
like
money.
you to become my neighbor.
And they can save you in a pinch.
Here in Trumbull Valley, we're looking for good folks willing to work hard to rebuild this land.
Did I take out one of the
If that sounds
infestations?
like you, then I suggest you pack up your stuff and join us here.
I can't actually remember where the infestation was, but I swear one of them's disappeared. It might have been because the hostile survivors spawned on top of them and cleared it out for me. Or it might have been that they just got lured out. They can just sometimes wander out. What happens is you drive by the infestation, by chance they wander out, and then it counts as it being cleared. The game has plenty of bugs like that. But at this point in life, you kind of expect that from open world games now. Alright, without zombies this would be good. Destroy all the zombies at quick ER urgent care. I have never in my life seen a care clinic like that. Because if people get sick in Europe, they go to the doctor for free. Are you really sure this is where you want to set up? It's next to a plague heart. When I attack that plague heart, you're going to die from its counterattack. These people are insane. Oh, sweet jeez, I don't like anything about all of this. When things hit the fan here, where's my safe place to be? Why are the zombies running towards here? I have other questions, but I'm a little afraid of asking them at this point. They'll just heal themselves, right? Oh, don't we wish. You can see the guy inside the quickie clinic there. The zombies are drawn to that plague heart. Oh, that's kind of useful. There's a way up here. What I can actually do is make some noise from up here and attract them to this location. Of course, that comes with its own immense risks. Normally your character says something, but for some reason some of the voice actors don't have everything voiced, and Baron's weirdo is one of them. So, you don't really need to destroy them as far as I'm aware, just draw them out and you'll be okay. The thing is they're trying to break down the door to get out now. Could have fired my gun as well. Don't forget about the scout tower, Jake. You mean that scout tower? I should certainly be doing that whilst I'm here. They're still trying to break their way out of that building, aren't they? I want that screamer gone, though. Good. That's told.
Sasquatch, don't be stupid. The buddy system works. If you choose to go it alone, you'll be alone in the pine box.
That let every zombie around here know that I'm here, and I think there's still some of them trapped inside that building because they can't get out of the door. I'm safe up here, although there can occasionally be zombies that just up-warp to you here for some odd reason. I don't think they fixed that. That horde of zombies is nothing but zombies at least, but... Oh, no, I don't need you going in there, I need you coming out of there. I'll make some more noise. There we go. They stumbled their way out. The doctors are going to come over here and say thanks for a job well done, and I just hope they're not all going to die on me. Uh-oh, oh dear. Maybe not jump into the pile of zombies, Baron! Alley-oop. Let's scout tower. Okay, up's a daisy. Baron in his Technicolor Dreamcoat, up he goes. And let's find out what's going on in this area.
That will bring them running.
Doesn't matter. You are invincible up here. Let's figure out what's in the area. A lot of things as it happens. And after this, you need to go and find Eagle Eye's stash, which is away over there. Yet more plague hearts. Yet more plague heart captured area. Something else to find around here, but I'm not seeing it. Huh? There we go, the swine bovine. So, not very densely populated. Covered by 2 plague hearts. But hey, now our doctor friends are here. Might take them a while to run over. And it's not going to be very good for them. I hope they don't die right here. I think I can hear them fighting already. Oh yeah, I definitely can. They're not gonna like this, not at all, but I gotta get down there. Hopefully I can jump over this. And I'll provide the doctors with the best help that I can. Uh-oh. Well, it's not that good, is it? How you doing, guys? We've got a bit of a fight on our hands here. When I said I'd cleared out the zombies, I might have exaggerated every aspect of that. Ooh, aye, aye, aye. Can we just close the door? No, I guess not. Now this is possibly good for me, because if we do kill these guys, there might be a lot of plague samples in it for me. On the other hand, that's a lot of... Oh my god, that is a ton of zombies. Baron, the better part of valor. Enact it. Ah, but there is loot to be had here, isn't there? Especially in that nail salon. I won't have much of a better chance of going for this, so I might actually just help these poor sods out. It's going to be very unfortunate for me if they die right now, though. Man, a single molly would help out big time here. But they've done an alright job of keeping themselves alive. Come on, folks, we can do this. Well, Timothy thinks he can. Alright, not bad. I'm not letting myself get absolutely ganked, so I'm barely taking any damage. Whew. Wonderful. I was hoping for some more plague samples, but the drop rate doesn't seem to be in my favor here. Well, I hope you guys are happy in your new location. They sell a lot of meds. I don't think that's worth my time. I bet they upped the cost of meds for Darkside because you could buy them, pop them open, and sell them back at a profit. Not anymore, I suppose. I'll take the opportunity to clean out these areas. There might be some rucksacks with my name on them, but then we're going to go grab Eagle Eye's stash. Can we nickname that Plagueheart the elephant in the room? Okay, I won't be able to go to Eagle Eye's... Well, actually, if I hurry up, if I really put the hammer down, I can get Eagle Eye's stash and get back in time to defend the base. Baron's becoming a bit wittier as well. Must be a dry wit from all the Marek maps he's done. That was disappointing though, that was meant to be a hardware store. And it had a whole lot of... Wait, maybe it wasn't. Oh, nail salon! As in a place you get your nails done, not a place where you buy nails to hammer into things. Right, right. I understand now. Nah, the siege will be a baby siege, I'm confident in that. Think about where we are in the game. We're not... Ooh, a fire thinger. That would have been handy, but I would have used it here unnecessarily if I'd known about that. Where are my snacks? Oh, I already ate my snacks. Wanted to make the most of the fight there. Just finding rubbish here mostly. There's got to be some good stuff. Post office might have meds. I didn't fully check that cell phone tower apparently. Can't doss around here, but I hate leaving half med. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't you dare scream. Or weak painkillers. Drat. Okay, let's get out of here and head over to Eagle Eye's stash. I hate being under time pressure for things like this, but we gotta move. Right. I didn't get in the car just then, because I really did not want to risk these zombies getting on the front and damaging it. I need to make sure that nothing is coming my way before I enter such a beaten up car. Otherwise, Baron's hoofing it. And he won't enjoy that, being the driver guy that he is. Okay, just follow this road, and you should eventually end up at the stash, right? Right? Oh, no, I shouldn't be doing that well. Oh, hey, Duff! So we call the Juggernaut Duff. Because apparently Dark Young has a friend that looks just like the Juggernaut, who's called Duff. And that's good enough for me. But you know, sometimes it's switched out, sometimes go with the name Juggy, or Jugs, or Tons of Fun. Those bloaters are in such a horrifically inconvenient spot, but whilst I didn't remember them, I did react fast enough to seeing them there.
My destination is close at hand.
Baron the Vulcan at it again. Okay, search for the gear in here.
This could be a rich find indeed.
Could be. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff to search here. Let's keep an eye on the zombie thread at home. That's our 6 minutes. Same 6 minutes you gave me, James.
Fortune delivers what we require.
Ooh, your very own mail-order Wakizashi. It's actually really kind of crap. But what's even more crap is the amount of storage space you have on you right now, Baron. That's going to be a lot of trips out to the car. And there might even be more than I can handle on the way back. At the very least, I should get the bullets. Rucksacks would be nice as well. Food, fuel, and bullets would make this a fantastic barn. Flashbangs? Very nice. Flashbang can one-shot a feral. Or at the very least stun a feral so you can run up and do the one-shot. You can even do a group of them. What happens to the Doctor group now? You said you like them, but aren't they going to die now? They'll hold their own. If something is more than 150 meters away from you, it just doesn't happen. So it's not like they're constantly under siege from zombies. But whenever I come back, they're probably going to be deep in zombie doo-doo. They'll give me more missions down the line, I will do them, and if I get it all done, they're going to offer me one of the very good bonuses in the game, which is airdropping medical supplies for me.
This should prove useful indeed.
That absolutely will prove useful, but come on, Baron, we're running out of time here. The base is being threatened, and you're busy just scouting around here. Oh god, I'm out of space in here already. That's a problem. Right, rucksacks and the bullets, and we'll call it for this barn after that. And we'll leave it unfully searched, because that way I'll know to come back and search it later. If I search everything, it'll appear black on the map, and that'll be bad for me. Come on, folks, nobody cares. I shouldn't have dropped the line about medical stuff, but it's just such a tasty bit of bait. Oh, that's a tasty bit of bait. Crossbow. Wrong bolts for it, but still, crossbow. If I set up a workshop, I can make some light crossbow bolts. There we go. Got the bullets. You did get the bullets, though. Load up on ammo and exit the barn. Ah, right, I have to get out of the barn to complete it. Food is nice and all, but I think I'll just grab these bullets and be done with it. Hopefully there aren't zombies about to jump me on my way out. I need a clean route back. Clean run back to the base. You are making it unclean. So Baron's going to clean you right up. There we go. Sadly, Baron's voice actor doesn't have a lot to say about this, because some of the voices are incomplete. In hindsight, kind of wish I had blocked those that don't say anything, so it makes the character seem a bit dead. But I do like his Vulcan voice whenever it does come in. Right, back to base. We have 3 minutes. Easy enough. We could get back there in a minute and a half. But then we need to be ready for all the zombies coming, and I don't think a crossbow with 1 bolt in it is going to be the make or break moment for the siege. It's kind of soon after. It's kind of really soon after the previous siege. Worryingly so. That helped over Portaloo. Just keeps respawning, and it's going to be a pain every time. But I don't think it hurts or even does much damage to the car. What gives combat XPs, Jake? Kills or hits on zombies? I'm not sure if it's killing or hitting. Certainly is killing, but maybe just swinging gives it? I don't know. I don't know all the information about this game. Unlike the Castle of Malloy, we do not have all the information here with us. Oh dear, oh dear. That's good and bad, but... I mean, it's good that we took out a feral. It's bad that this tin can is about to pop. I'm actually going to switch cars. I'm going to go over and get the other car and move over to that until we can find ourselves a toolbox. If kills give EXPs, wouldn't isolated ferals be EXP farm? What the? I don't follow the logic there. Alright, Baron, let's save the day with a Molotov and a pistol.